So guys, health. Enjoy the build. Fun. So Robbie. Off. Is that the pizza here? Best builds you found with Ingenious? Oh, I've been testing. We've got some pretty funny ones that I wanted to get off the ground. But for now, I'm gonna warm up with just regular old Jarvan. This one. What? He lived there. I accidentally took his cannon. I tried to leash it. Hey, Rip. Thanks, man. Particular picks giving you trouble in the jungle? But fuck Rengar, man. Fuck Rengar and Graves. These champions, man. Rare in-game sound stream? Not rare at all. We have to push this together. Nice. Okay, we just get this. He's not even holding the wave. Damn. Oh, he's pushing the wave. Oh my goodness. Every mid laner's worst nightmare. The Fizz is sitting there thinking, what the fuck? What? Where'd my flash go? What? Okay. I guess I'm that slow. See, the reason why I don't flash immediately, and the reason why it's important to bait that, is because if he uses the Q on me there, he doesn't have anything afterwards, right? If I just flash away, he just Qs through this guy and tries to run away. So I was trying to bait the entire time. I don't know why I didn't flash there. I pressed the fucking flash button. I guess he hits me a lot earlier than I think. Like, he hits me over here and not when he's on top of me. I didn't know that. Because I was fairly certain I timed that right. Hey, thanks Noah. Thank you for the ta-da donation. Also, thank you Rift and Stace for the sub. Criminal Shinzao, yeah. Ingenious Hunter doesn't work well on Zac. No, that's fine. I mean, you can go Unending Despair, I suppose. Got you, bro. Got you. Nice move from Adrian. Cut vision. Very nice move. Dude, I need to know Fizz's E timing. That was so weird. He hit me way earlier than I expected. Also for Zac, if you want to do Ingenious, here's what you do, right? You go Unending Despair. All Radiance and Sunfire don't get affected, but for the most part, you will be drain tanking people. You're one of the only tanks that actually wants to be on top of others. You think about it this way, what champion benefits from having other people around them? Champions that scale their damage based on like who they hit, right? So like maybe Aatrox, because if Aatrox hits a ton, he heals a ton. If Darius hits like 3 units, he heals a ton. Zac, if he hits W on multiple, it doesn't necessarily produce more blobs, but it allows him to just like do a ton more damage with Conquer, and maybe Riftmaker with the Omnivamp, and obviously Sunfire, right? Sunfire is like the core on Zac. Synergizes really well with the rest of his kit anyway. So you are definitely incentivized to be playing for the Unending Despair playstyle. It's kind of like, hey, we're gonna go get chicken at a certain place, but there's a boba place nearby. We might as well get both. Right? It's like that. Not going out of your way. Ingenious does not give more Sunfire procs, no. I'm just saying that Ingenious is core, or sorry, Sunfire is core already. Might as well just take advantage of that. Good. All of them flashed. Chickens? Do you think Ringrel will be broken if they fix his Thunder interaction? Where his Q won't proc it? I mean, obviously a lot of champions, when they're not bugged, would be really strong. Because if you have the option to use any crazy item like Thunder, probably do it. But nice. I think I'm gonna go for him. What's up, Bishraf? You know, like Mr. Lee gameplay, keep it up. NIDHOGG. Yeah, I think I'll just do my top side. It's under. So. Posture check, true. this is a pretty good buy here. Actually, made a mistake. Oh wait, I didn't make a mistake. Ah, I did my buy too slow. I can just go moat. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, no way. Okay, I'll go over here. Oh shit. They actually just loop back around to do that. Here. Word here. Maybe I can hide? I can hide in this little corner. If he's not paying attention, he won't know that I'm doing this. I can't use my Q here. I have to EQ back over. Yeah, because there's a ward here. This is a pink ward, I think. Oh no, the time is taken down. It's a regular ward. Maybe invade though. Either way, we can move around. Ah, which popped this ulti, but didn't get usage out of it. The guy did so much fucking damage. I didn't expect it. This coming from me or okay? Ah, damn, there's a ward here, hey? I needed to react faster. I had a hunch that it would go for me. I didn't know if the bush was warded, but I should have just assumed it was warded because it wouldn't have been at any cost. If he goes forward, then I can still react. But dodging early would have been okay. Would have done anything. Wouldn't have done anything significant. I could dodge into the wall or here. Worst case, I go here and Cliss is here. I loop around. I think it would. Yeah, it would affect it a little bit, but worth. Good shockwave. First shot, US Pantheon use the same Ingenious Eclipse. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people won't admit it. Not, you know, people never like admitting that they get builds from elsewhere, especially not someone like me. So I doubt I'll hear it. I have to engage first early. I'll just die for this. I don't mind. Oh, I got it. Okay, Sunder Sky's a little bit broken. Dude. A little bit. Oh, shit, I missed. Holy shit. Healed 1,000. Well, I healed earlier. I definitely healed at least like 500 there. Please, Skarner, do you have any build suggestions? I don't really have any build suggestions. Maybe Shojin, because you can get the Q damage if your Q damage becomes prevalent. Shojin and Black Cleaver, I'm sure, are very strong together. Shred, as well as getting spell damage. Okay, here we go. Now we're really strong. Is good this season? I think so. Everyone's go-to takeout? Ooh, plenty of options. Tank J4 seem viable? Dude, he's always been viable. What do you mean? Tank J4 has been viable regardless of what season he's been in. The only thing that's not that hasn't been viable every single time is Bruiser. Everyone tries to play him as a Bruiser. Ah, Garlic None. Oh, what? Okay. Why does it flick like that? Oh, okay, that's a low fucking cooldown. My bad. That's way too low of a cooldown. He just used that. That'd be enough to get some damage on him. Yeah, send this guy Aatrox is tough, but it's a really simple idea to counter. Make sure you're building anti-heal. In both. Ah, shit. I couldn't get an auto there. Maybe I would have been able to queue back after. That's all good. I can go clips now. How much glide do you have on your mouse pad? I'm not sure. You would scale J4's difficulty rate out of 10. What would you rate it? More like skill floor. I think J4 has a pretty low skill floor. I mean, unless you're literally not smart casting your EQ and you're missing your EQ, like just keep your mouse in one spot and press both buttons, right? It's very simple. You can get away with playing J4 at a super noob level. In fact, a lot of people do, and they did when people were rushing to play J4. So I'd say like it's one of the not like the easiest, but definitely easy to pick up. Like within 5 games, you can be useful. But I also think he's got a huge skill cap, where if you put in 100 games and you get familiar with everything, it'll be a lot better. Like I've put in how many thousands of games of Jarvan at this point. I still get better. But it's also like you get better as a general player. This is what's so difficult about champion mastery. It's like, while it's true that you can get better at champions individually. Oh shit, I missed my EQ. That's so funny to say. I just displaced my flag. I feel like with a lot of the walls on the new Summoner's Rift, you can do that way more often. For example, if you were to like walk over here, try to EQ this, that flag is pretty fucking far. You can't EQ. Even though you're allowed to throw it there, you can't actually go to it because that's how displacement works in League. Like I was saying, even though it's true that you can get better at champions individually, the difficulty in like measuring how good you are at a champion is that you're also probably getting better at the game too. At the same time. This is a rough fight. Nah, not anymore. The Sundered Sky, bro. Oh. Ouch, he flashed. So it's like, in those 10 games that you practice Jarvan, you could have actually just like become a better player as well. Now, that's not always true for people because a lot of people are uneducated and they don't know how to learn. So you could be the exact same player after 10 games. It's just you happen to know like your champion's timing is a little bit better. An intelligent person would actually sit there and like vet over all parts of their play, not just their champion mastery. Well, I'm not gonna trust like the average person to do that, right? The average person's probably clicking play and then they're thinking, I just want to play a game, right? They're not going, I want to learn, right? So it's not necessarily that they can't learn, it's just like maybe their intentions are different. But I will say, a lot of people are very fucking stupid and it shows. Learning brain is important. You need a learning brain. Basically, you're saying there's differences with J4 and J. No, I'm talking about skill floor, skill cap. That's not necessarily the same as like average J4 and J4 One Trick Pony. I mean, they're pretty close, but I'm just talking about like a curve. If you're to map like performance with amount of games played, that obviously One Trick Pony is somewhere on the line, while average J4 can mean anything. That's the difficulty in talking about average. It's like, what's a number? So it's better to just map out the curve. Oh, the read. need to go for this Jinx without dying. I buffer over that. Just get Center Sky proc. Predict W? He's gonna predict W. I'll just walk straight. Oh, he's waiting for his Nautilus. So this Jinx plays in a particular way. Whenever she auto-attacks, she walks backwards because she's anticipating me EQing her. So instead of EQing her when she goes to auto-attack, when she's in the auto-attack animation, if I know that she's gonna step back, I'll just wait for her to come up again. Or I'll throw my flag and maybe scare her off. So I don't even... Oh my god, I could have stolen this. I could have stolen... I didn't even... Oh my god, this guy was waiting, actually. If they saw me with the Fizzler in hindsight, they probably would have stopped DPS. But I could have just entered below 1200. I didn't think that they would actually fucking do that without pulling it out. I could have used my eyes. Oops. My name is spelled Nidhogg. I'm not sure how we get that wrong. It's in the title, it's in my username here, right when you see me. Tried Summer Eclipse, Fimble, Shojin, and Unending. It was so fucking OP. So yeah, it's good. Just Ingenious with Sun and Sky, or is there other items that utilize it well? Well, I mean, if you watch the video, I show you a couple of them. I'm using them right here. Tobin? You ever get a Locket this game? You could get a bunch of different things. Locket's totally fine, but Locket is better into like mages that'll probably splash the damage. Because realistically speaking, maybe like 2 people will use the oh my fucking god. A bit of an issue with our mid laner. I shouldn't have went to peel him. Doesn't matter how many shields I have when I'm getting hit like that. Oh, he got crit, dude. Roa, Thimble, Riftmaker, Frozen Heart, and Spirit Visage. Who? Oh, on Echo? Yeah, you could do any of those. I'm a little bit checked out of this. I gave my team the biggest advantage they could have asked for early, and then we're playing poorly. See, the issue with the early season is that you get gaps like this where their mid laner is clearly playing the game. Our mid laner is a little bit unfortunate, right? I had one of these earlier. Oh, dude, we just saw him there. Alright, whatever. Actually, 4 people are on the map. See him. Just don't die, just don't die. If he doesn't die, we're fine. Dude. Oh, Jesus. Smite him for phase rush. I gotta run away from this hook too. I try to peel for my guy. I try. I'm not flashing here. Oh, okay, this guy died. I should have flashed. We just lose the game. Unfortunately, our teammates weren't so good. At least fucking say sorry. That's all I can say. At least say sorry if you're like this way. Oh man. Running a lot of Nidalee recently. My first session with those coaches you recommended. Oh, wow. Look. At least motherfucking say sorry. Ah, Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Don't... Okay, well. If you're a low APM player, and if you're a League of Legends player, I just by default assume that you play on like lock screen DWR with 4 fingers on it. Like have some develop some APM. Like if you join my Discord, I'll make you play StarCraft games and like I'll teach you a bunch of different games that increase your APM. Teach you how to think. Like every day in my Discord when I play games, I'm always trying to have a blend of fun while also like increasing your skill. These noobs. Alright, I'm gonna go on a Smurf and we're gonna do some testing. Like it's crazy to me, dude. Like I do not like bad gamers. But most importantly, I don't like bad gamers that don't say sorry. Like, damn bro, even if I don't like people, if I play poorly in a game, 9 times out of 10 I'll be like, my bad this game. I'll rarely feed that fucking bad without going, sorry guys, I owe you a win. Holy shit, dude. I must like, I have to like hate you like a lot. Even people I hate, I'll say sorry to the team, you know? Even if like 2 out of fucking 4 of them are just ragging on me, I'll be like, yeah, my bad this game. You gotta be humble enough. Shit. There's no fucking way you feed that bad and throw the game like this. What's wrong with 4 fingers on QWR? You're a fucking noob if you do that. Like, we're using our pinky for this. You should have some dexterity in your hand. A natural resting position should just be WASD. Even if you're not playing WASD. Right, I play WASD bind, so I'm obviously I have to do that. But like, if you think, I'll make a video on this actually. I'll make a video on keybinds and how like people have shitty posture with like how they place their fingers. Every other game, especially like Fortnite, right? Every other contemporary competitive game, people figure out how to map their binds properly. Yet League of Legends players still play with QWER and then D and F. If you think about the load that your pointer finger has, your ultimate D and F, right? It's like, okay, you assign 1 finger to each button. This is like so noob when you're trying to do combinations, trying to move your hand up. What if you need to like shift and like level up your ability? Some people click to level up their ability still. You should use your shift. If you're gonna make a quick level 2 play, right? Click Shift Q W E R. The default bind is Control W E R, which is even worse for some people because they might have shitty hands and they don't know how to move their pinky down from Shift to Control quickly. But I have it bound to Shift Q W E R to level up an ability. I just do that really quickly. I go like I EQ in, so 3-1. I EQ in. My buttons are 3 and 1, right? Shift R. And then I R, right? Like I can do that really quickly. Even better, I EQ flash on them. So 3-1-E, Shift E, my finger's already there. And then, Shift R, because my finger's like pretty close already. And then I press 4. Saying it out loud is a little bit awkward, but like, I'll be able to do that quickly. Imagine leveling up your abilities with your fucking mouse. Take your mouse off your fucking, off your character. What if they gank you right then, you know? Use Alt to level up and hit with my thumb. Alt's okay. Alt E is fine. Self-cast is okay. Alt for self-casting, people don't know how to do that. Yeah, if you press Alt QWER, it'll self-cast whatever ability you have. So if I'm like playing Lily, for example, I'll Alt E, right? If I have to. Like I'll spam my fucking Alt E to buffer it if I need to. When I'm coming out of Cougar or something. There are a couple of things like this. People are just really shit with their APM. Where do you activate your item binds? 5 and 6. I have long fingers, so I can get away with that. Otherwise, I use mouse buttons. Like, you think about it this way: they bind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for your items. In what world are you using 6 items? You can bind your items to 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 can be other things, right? You have your R key. Sorry, I play WASD to move my camera, QE for my summoners. So they're really close. They're right there. And I'm also loading different things to different fingers, not just all on the pointer finger. Attack, move, click is on my thumb, right? My spacebar. This makes it very easy. Right click spacebar, and I can move the camera while doing that at the same time, or use abilities while attack, move, clicking at the same time. So what this means is, if you're a noob and you go QWER, if you go to A click by pressing A with your pinky, like a noob, how can you press Q and A at the same time? You have to move your fucking look. I'll show you the hand cam. You have to move your fucking your ring finger over. Like, what is this? What is this? This is weird. I can do it naturally. I can do it naturally like this. Like, this is the better resting posture than this. 4 fingers QBR, you're a fucking noob, dude. You will encounter these situations at some point.
It's not how much time you have. It's how you use it.
Think he is normally long? Yeah, you want to reach that shit around. Yes, F keys, exactly. I was gonna call this out in my video. Like, how dare they use 6 buttons for shit that you'll realistically only use like 1 or 2? And then I think your trinkets on is it on 7 by default, or is I bound it to middle mouse button. Like, your F keys are up here, and most of the time there's like this little bar before your F keys, right? And that blocks it. So it's like, how do you expect people to actually use that, especially with F5 being disconnected from 1 through 4? So I have my F keys bound to RT You don't need C to check your item menu. Like, who's checking their item menu or whatever, or like the runes menu? You don't care about that. Actually, don't care. You should keep out your runes. You should keep out your movement speed so that you can look at your movements, or you can just check it every now and then. That way, when someone's chasing you, you click them, you check their movement speed, you check yours. You know, is he faster, right? Like, very, very simple. Super, super simple. A lot of people don't do these optimal setups. Some people even play with their HUD. This is disgusting. They play with their HUD, and it's like 100. Holy shit! How are you blocking your screen like this, dude? I will definitely make a video on like optimal settings, or not like optimal settings, but what's clearly suboptimal, right? Like, I'm not gonna call my my settings optimal. It's more like whatever's comfort, it tends to be optimal in terms of like your play, because sometimes even if I recommend, you know, better settings, objectively better settings with like less clutter and shit like that, and less movement with your hand, you could very well be like a fucking freak, and you could just like be someone that wants to play like QWEL, you know. So if that's comfortable for you, then you go do that, right? But best case scenario is you have a normal brain, and then you get comfortable with like optimal binds. Optimal meaning like limit the amount of movement that you have to do to get to certain things, and also prevent like hard combinations from being as hard as they have to be, right? So for example, if you want to go to like your F keys, you have to what? You have to move up to your F keys? What the fuck? Fuck that. You know, I have my F keys on, again, R for mid lane or T for top. My X and C are for bot lane. Z to check chat, because sometimes I need to check timers, right? And then I have M for the worst case scenario, if I need to check my runes, or if I gotta show someone, they go like, yo, can I see your runes? I'll be like, all right, I'll press M, you know. What's APM mean? Actions per minute. Using A key and Q isn't that bad. So you said isn't that bad, right? Like that's my point. It's like, dude, you can do both so easily with 2 different fingers here that don't conflict with each other. You know what I mean? Don't try not to, when you listen to me talk, try not to like do the coping thing of like, oh, it's not that bad, right? Like, think about how it could be better. This is the important part that a lot of people miss. Some north. Yeah, some people play like, look at my HUD, right? Like, if you play like this, you're so dumb. Like, how can you even see that? You're missing a huge part of your screen for no reason. Ooh, my timing on the E was sick. Yo, we're gonna get stopped right here. No? Okay. Fuck. Oh, we're good, we're good. Oh! I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a native coming at me. Yeah, same with minimap. You don't want your minimap too big. Settings are different here. I think I normally have it at 20. If you have a minimap like this, I can't see the screen, so it's like, definitely lower that shit. Also cursor scale, yeah. Some people have it up here. Don't use the new cursor. The new cursor sucks. It takes up too much. It actually takes up too much. Also, when you use attack move click, it hovers the legacy cursor, or it highlights the legacy cursor. But for the new cursor, all it does is it makes it red in the middle, which is really hard to tell. So if you're trying to figure out whether or not you have attack move click on, or sorry, attack champions only on, it's significantly easier to look for a highlighted screen around your cursor than it is to try to look for that like little red thing. Although if you play with a super high cursor, I can see how you might like that. Oh, predict. You predict. Oh, he's got ignite. I suck. Happens. How does he have 2 kills? What? Got 2 kills. Yeah, I've been playing this Echo thing. Only reason I've been winning is because people are bad. So I've only been playing this on Smurf, but it is it is kind of fun. I'll show you guys. It's a lot of pain early. But it gets fun. What about a bigger map? No, don't do a bigger map. Your eyes should be looking at the map like 50% of the game at least. If I'm playing jungle, I'm staring at the map while I clear. Yeah, just to demonstrate the cursor thing. If I do the normal cursor, first of all, this looks fucking terrible, right? Like, it takes too much. At least the hand curves. When I do attack champions only, I can barely see this. It's red in the center, right? I can barely see that. But when you do legacy cursor, it hovers it with or highlight. Sorry, highlights. I keep using the wrong word. See this? This is so much fucking better. Missed. Ooh, that's too much. Okay, I think I have T-Mat. No, I need 50 more, right? This is like a noob level of zoning. I don't mind. This is why I don't do it in high elo. I just get stomped. It is super fun though. It's a clip farmer. No, I missed all my minions, dude. I'll let him push. Wooden the troll is his pick. True. Oh shit. Cannon EXP though. There you go. I'm so greedy, dude. I'm way too fucking greedy. Okay, I got my team at though. Now maybe we can play. Is the cast time of J4's E faster than Q? There's no cast time for J4's E. You mean the delay before it hits? Got a call about getting my work laptop replaced. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna play all the fun picks like Nidalee and I think if I just didn't buy refill pot when we went for the invade, it would have been good. That way I could have what's it called? With 350. Oh, I missed a fucking cannon. With 350. Sorry, 150 plus 300. I maybe could have gone Doran's Blade. That would have been good. I'm still mapping out the early game though. I need to get a tier soon. Oh, that hit me. Lucky. Whoa! I didn't know it worked like that. Nice. That was good to get a kill. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and he had Ignite in the early game, so he got my ass. Just snowballed from there. That should be enough. Oh, I'm a little bit over. I could have afforded one less auto. Yeah, it's a cannon. Okay. So this is a really, really cool play pattern. I'm going to show you guys. I was doing a bit of this. I was going to make a video on it, but I was like, holy fuck, this is so bad. So I didn't make a video on it. But it's okay to play every now and then. When you hover champ with it on goes away, which is wait, what? I'm not sure. Have you tried out Ingenious on Scion? Yeah, yeah. Every tank can use this shit. Gonna Q flash on me or what? He wants to. Oh, he's actually gonna run straight out. Okay. Fuck, he's got his teammate. The little gummy. No, it's not enough damage. Hmm. Yeah, I see the graves. Starting to be a little bit more fun. You know, like I can actually fight back and shit. Here, I'll take the jungler's attention. There you go. Come on in. Nice. Oh no. I'm in Emerald, so they love taking waves, dude. No, the one thing I fucking hate about low yield players is they always take waves. I can clear that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of my lane. So sad. This 80 echo thing? Nah. God, I fucking hate noobs. The reason why is because noobs play off feeling. Noobs don't care about like whether or not something's good for the team. They care about like, I love hitting minions. I will hit minions. Fucking hate noobs, bro. It's so sad. So sad, bro. They also do the thing. The negotiating thing where they go like, you got the kill, so I should get the wave. No, fuck off, dude. No, fuck you, dude. Like seriously, it's almost never just like you got the wave, I got the kill, blah blah blah. It's like who is actually better for this? It's like okay, TF, right? Who's gonna be doing better? The two fucking dudes that can probably be useful regardless, or maybe the guy who's struggling and maybe needs to get back in lane. There's different arguments for both, right? There's definitely different arguments, but it's like if someone's getting fucked in lane, for me, if I look at the matchup and I think obviously it's a little bit difficult when it's some troll shit like Echo, but I'll look at the matchup and I'll be like, give me a second here. He's in tower, right? I'll be like, if it's a Yoni versus Riven, I'm almost never taking that shit. Even if Yoni's like 0-3, it's like, because if I do take that shit, this guy's probably not actually getting any help. He's not actually getting any fucking help, right? That's not helping. I better give him that shit. Or it's like, okay, it's a free gank, and your lane is like weak side. You're like Malphite versus Riven. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if Malphite gets kills. I don't give a fuck. Definitely don't take that. The Malphite should just be like, yeah, take all that shit. If I take his wave, I doubt he'll complain, right? If he's a smart player, he'll know, like, yeah, Malphite shouldn't get that. So it's not just like you get kill, I get wave sort of thing. Some people do really stupid shit like this. That's why for me, it's like, yo, my lane's not actually fucking saved here. I need the fucking gold. But they don't know that. Only time I'd be okay with it is if Evelyn took the wave. Not the fucking TF. TF just queued my entire wave. I'm down for Evelyn to take that shit. Junglers, I definitely... Not just because I play jungle, but even if I play like lane, I'd be like, jungler, go take the kill. Take it. And you take my wave too, I don't give a shit. Or we could split it that way. I'm not splitting shit with TF, bro. I don't give a fuck about TF. If they're hitting an item threshold, okay, maybe, you know? Like if they communicate that. Nice, dude. How about you get kill, you get wave? Yeah, I get everything. You get the shit. Yeah, it's because, like, a lot of people simplified it way back then, which annoys the hell out of me that we did this. We simplified these things so that people could understand, like, taxing and whatnot. But in reality, when you play at a higher level, the good thing about being in high low is that you can almost guarantee that the people that you can almost always guarantee that the people that you're playing with know exactly what you're thinking too and understand the game to the same level. So you don't have to argue about these things. Both of you know, okay, this guy should clearly get this. Makes it a lot easier. Is it still... No, no, no. Last hitting... sorry. Yeah, helping me shove is totally fine. You can help me shove. And EXP split is almost inevitable because it's like... If you wait for your teammate to run away so that you don't split EXP, you're... Oh, shit. Wait, I didn't hit that? I didn't hit my stun. If you wait long enough for your teammate to run away so that you don't split EXP, you're probably not pushing the wave fast enough. Does it make sense? So it's like, yeah, obviously that's a fucking waste. I don't mind splitting EXP so much as I do splitting the gold. Yeah, I'll make a video though. For the mines. So the reason why Titanic is really cool is not only because it interacts with Ingenious, but you can do a trading pattern that's really sick, and I'll show you. You EQ at them, and when you hit, you use Titanic as an auto attack reset, and then you basically get to proc it immediately. Like this. And then you can leave. Well, if you dodge. You guys see that? Oh shit, I missed. I missed my Q, so I need to fucking run. Haha, I'm bad. I was just trying to demonstrate by going in. Normally you don't just run into your opponent like that. I want to do Lucian next and test some builds. Yeah, but it's actually super fun. I'm never gonna say it's good. I'm gonna just tell you that it's fun. Because it is. Hey, to Doval, there's a reason why someone like you comes to my channel to watch me, and no one really knows who you are. It's sad. I know that the reason why you'll act out like this is because you weren't taught properly. You didn't have any role models or whatever. But just think about what it looks like for you right now if a camera was pointed at you and you're just sitting here talking shit. Right? How embarrassing that is. Imagine if your parents saw that too. My kid did that. I'd be very, very embarrassed. But it's okay. I know you're like a lower class human. Try to better yourself. Do not speak to others like this. Go ahead and give them a ban. Some energy. Hey Lil, thanks for the sub. Here, I'm still getting the hang of it, but I'll show you guys the combo in like a minute. It's really, really quick. Because you can, as long as you input the Titanic Hydra after your E, it just fires immediately. When will you play Rammus? Oh, I'm not a Rammus player. Look at this. Boom. And then you get your passive speed and you just run. Super nice. Oh, I missed a kill. Beta's ulti a little bit? Oh, he's gone, he's gone. Titanic Gin Enjoyer? Haha, just to get the extra reset? It's funny. Yeah, it's the same concept. I don't think I should fight here. Oh, it wasn't a Jin. It was a Nico. Feature or a bug? Not sure what you're talking about. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm rooted. Okay, I didn't expect 5 people. The whole fucking goon squad to show. Okay. What the fuck? I think I forgot my build. I think it was unending here. What you gonna build next? I actually forgot. Oh. Oh, Ego Casa, I know you're from EU West. I know your shithole fucking country that you're coming from probably taught you that racism's okay. But that kind of lack of education, you know, keep it to yourself. Fucking disgusting. It automated for you guys so you didn't see what he said. I'm not gonna repeat it. Disgusting, dude. I thought social services were fucking great over there. Maybe it didn't reach your household, huh? Reading both Twitch and YouTube? Yeah. Fucking guy. What you want to say, wait, what? What you want me to say that you are good when you die with full HP? Okay, sorry, because I say the truth. I wasn't even talking to you. Eclipser, dude, you're a nobody. No one knows who you are. No one's gonna remember you when you die. Why don't you go do something with your life? Instead of, like, talking to better people. This. I'm not fucking trying at all. I hopped off my main account. I said, I want to fucking climb today. I'm gonna just go play some builds. Fun builds. Yeah. Even when I'm not trying, I'm better than you'll ever be. So, don't talk like this, okay? Flaming chatters? No, it's not flaming. If you're bad at the game, I've been challenger longer than you've been playing. I don't know why you talk, bro. You don't have a single challenger game. Or account, rather. Okay, I'm down. I got the tower. Like, this is a weak attempt at trolling, dude. This is like a child just going like, haha, you're an idiot, you know? Oh, disgusting, dude. Disgusting. This is why we need better social conditions for children to grow up in. Because otherwise, they don't know how to talk to people, man. They don't learn. Do they just, like, not have good public school education over there, too? Like, I know NA is shit. But you talk like you're from EU, right? Do they just not have any shit over there, dude? Are you just that fucking poor or what? What's going on? I feel sorry for you, dude. You got no opportunities to develop into a normal person. Shut the fuck up now. Thanks. To be fair, they deserve it. Yeah, all these kids deserve it. Listen, the moment you talk shit like this, you can't complain if I talk shit back. What kind of double standard is that? Man's a regular Joe trying to... Nah, I'm not LeBron. I'm not LeBron. The point is, it doesn't matter who it is that you're talking to, the moment you shit talk, you forfeit any right to complain. You will get it back, bro. You can't say shit about that. You talk shit first, you know? Imagine I steal that. Yes, Titanic got its active back. Very nice. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that is such a satisfying, dude. The 1K slap, dude. You notice when Echo does his Titanic, he fucking backhands, dude. Bam. Oh wait, what? It depends, I guess. Or I guess it cycles through his auto attack animation, but the backhand is so satisfying. Oh, love that. Alright, so I'll show you guys a really cool interaction. If you slow someone, you proc Winter if you're a melee character, right? And if you proc if you slow them and proc the Winter, you get a shield. And if you proc a shield, you get shield bash. But for some reason, shield bash actually applies on the auto attack that's slowed. So your E, Echo's E, I think this might be the technical, like, most amount of stacks you can have on an auto attack. Like, you have Echo's E, his W passive, his actual passive, Winter, Shield Bash, you have Iceborne, and you'll get Cheap Shot. It's like 7 different modifiers just for one auto attack. So if you get Iceborne with Winter and Shield Bash, it just does it automatically. Oh, I flashed for nothing. That guy one-tapped that bitch. Oopsies. I might have to ulti. Fuck. No, you guys are here? Fuck. Guess my boys died over here, yeah? Ah, yeah, they couldn't stall for me. I need one more stack. I need Janet? Okay. Also happens on static. Static's auto attack does apply. If you don't kill, sorry, if you hit a minion that's about to die, yes, you don't actually go to it, and then it does the auto attack. So Nico Noost. Sean, if you auto with spacebar, how do you center your camera? Double tap Y or just move it? Enjoying the removal of mythics? Yeah, I'm having fun. Center, you seen the Titanic and Sun and Sky K auto reset? No, I haven't. I thought Sun and Sky with Runons would be really crazy if you can proc with the Runons bolt. That'd be so sick. What's up, Ryan? E-R-I-C-K. You play some Lee? Yeah. Is he fun? W goes to the Shadow Realm? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm in that physical area, but it's not actually like... Like, I could probably stun someone while I'm outside of the Shadow Realm. Good eye, you noticed that too. Oh, dude, that Titanic. Once you get good at that, I feel like this might actually be... Not decent, but like... It goes from trash to subpar. You know? Like, look at this. Boom! That's an insta-proc. I'm getting good at that. I don't want to have to ulti. Damn. I should have ulted, huh? If I knew he had flash, I would have done that. I was too slow. My bad. I just want to do this build, is all. I definitely think I should go Thimble here. Maybe instead of Unending, I go Thimble. Yeah. Probably would have been better. Oh, tanking Baron while ult... Dude, that's a new one. How'd you rate this build? I love the build, but it's not actually strong. So, like, for me, like, the build is so fun. It's like 10 out of 10. It plays really fun. Hullbreaker? I haven't really taken a good look at Hullbreaker. Every 5th basic... Nah. You don't have that much power in it. I don't know. You need to, like, auto-attack a bunch. That's gone. That shit's gone, bro. Unless he Qs it? No way. 542, dude. He almost got that shit. Dude, he almost actually got that shit. Dude, I keep missing fucking minions. It's so hard to CS with this thing. What the... Dude, everything lives with 1 HP. Oh my god, I actually missed an item because I suck. I definitely... If you play these things, you should definitely put more effort in. This guy, this guy, this guy. Nice, dude. You can always rely on low elo to throw. It's 30:05. Okay, my timing was perfect there, though. I can go back. No time to buy here. I gotta go. Okay. I gotta go to the Elder soon. I think we're good, though. Oh my god. Why is everything live with 2 HP, dude? Fuck, I have no stats. That's the problem. You don't do any damage. So initially I was doing this with like Heartsteel and like Frozen. Sorry, Iceborne Gauntlet first. And I was like, fuck, I have no wave clear. Just base damage doesn't do enough. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try Titanic because, you know, it gives me wave clear and it gives me this cool auto attack reset. I'm like, alright. You actually do a lot more damage to champions than you do to minions. I'm not even kidding you, bro. Like, it's just it's way more effective against champions. It looks like shit when you're clearing waves though. But at the very least, you do have like some wave clear. Titanic and your Q. You know what I mean? So it's not like the flaming hot pile of trash. Why is there ulti low CDR? That's just how it is. Yeah. Now maybe if I actually like fight people without having like 5 people stack on me, we can show you how good it is. Because every fight I've been in, it's literally just me getting gooned, like 1v5. Yeah, they love fucking huddling, dude. They love doing the little huddle. I wish I could have shown like the mid game a little bit. But the mid game was just me getting on. Oh, hard to push without side waves. Can't win on this timer. It's whatever. I'll get spirit. You wanna go? Ooh, so you don't actually want to flash R like that. You want to R flash. Oh, it's time, it's time. And just like that, we win. Oh, no way. No fucking way. Yeah, yeah. Let me tank, guys. Let me tank. Oh, no. Okay, see, the problem with him tanking is because the moment he drops aggro, it goes to our minions. So they need to let me tank first. The good thing we got to do 5k HP. This looks good, dude. This looks... If you get to fucking 6 items, obviously, right? But in the early game, holy shit, it's terror, dude. You die to anything. Nice try, though. It's fun. I like it. It's not something I play in a real game. Ever. I just want to reiterate that. It's not actually good. I also play like shit, too. But it's not actually good. Let's do something that's like probably a little bit better. Oh, damage. Oh. Any item that could call? Yeah, yeah. I thought about this, Nashers, but then you leave Thimble. It might actually be okay to just go like Tiamat into Nashers into Titanic for 2 items and just skip the Thimble. Say fuck it. That way you can go Halo Blades, and Cosmic Insight. Like you ignore Shield Bash and just don't do Grasp anymore. Just go Halo Blades. You E onto them level 1, auto, auto, auto. Right, get your passive. People already do this with the AP build. And you go Ingenious, Cosmic Insight, and like Time Warp Tonic, or not Time. You get the Toma skill, top right. That sounds okay. You know, I wanted to play the full Shield Bash build. That's why I always do that. We tried Tank Silas. Trust me, bro. I've done every kind of Silas. I played like I played I think 3 games. I think I lost them all. It felt good, but I lost them all in the jungle. Maybe you do in top lane though. Fun builds. Was this the first time? No, no. This is like my like maybe like 8th game. Very good. Very good like testing. Good as in like I figured out what I wanted to figure out. Not that it's like good. Alright. Hopefully I get to play some Lucian here. Uh, 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 uh. Did you try the try any new tank Nilly? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did I not put out a video for tank Nilly? Like attrition Nilly? You try Leandros and Echo any of those games? No. Why would you go Leandros? Doesn't really give you haste. Gives you more damage over time. We're not really looking for that though. Saw the roll. Yeah, there you go. The eyes are the most OP. Equip eyes. Vision plus. Yeah, we're doing top. I mean, bot lane Lucian is obvious, right? You just do the voltaic, you do all the energized stuff, but I'm not interested in playing what's like obviously strong, right? This is what a lot of people for some reason they dislike me for this. I very clearly state like I'm not disagreeing that some builds are they ban Lucian. No way. I'll play Midley, I guess. Um I'll never disagree with people when it comes to like what's actually a good build, right? I see the builds, I look at them, I play them myself when I want to win. But for some reason they're fucking stupid, right? So they miss the part where I tell them like, dude, I intentionally build in a different way, probably a suboptimal way compared to what you would want to do, because I like a different playstyle. I want to play towards something different, right? Like they never get that part, man. They never understand that. It's like, are you dumb? I can beat you any day. If I play properly, build properly, I can shit on you any day, dude. Like I handicap myself because it's more fun that way. So it tilts me that these people come at me with that sort of that premise of like Nidhogg thinks his builds are good. I've never said they were good, bro. Unless it's actually fucking good. Yeah. That's okay, Exocassin. People like you, we throw you in the trash. Your society's trash. We ban you. Die alone. Disgusting. Came in here with another account. Thing is, I don't even think these guys are like the kids. I think these are like actually overgrown adults or overgrown children. They're not like 16, 17 saying edgy shit. Racist Cassidy, dude. That's a unique one. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Oh god. It's too cold in their country or something. They're just too bored. They never go out in their life. Why Lethal Tempo over grass? I don't know. I wanted to play Lethal Tempo this time. Hmm. Maybe Doran's better here. I think it's probably a Doran's. Yeah. He's gonna fight me. Like a lot. Ooh, Halo Blades of Inspiration. What are the odds that this guy is going Ingenious Hunter? Dude, I need to check that shit. You know that video is climbing all day? That video capped out at 20k, and then it climbed to, I'm not even kidding you, if you check now, it's probably around 125. It randomly exploded. People started linking each other that video, I think. Crazy. What's up, Nix? Let me check his runes. Oh, this is a Diamond 2 account. I didn't even notice. I thought this was way lower. Why is this account playing here? Damn. Check his runes. He goes Domination. He does go Ingenious, dude. This guy goes Blade of Rune King, Triforce of Ingenious. What a guy. What a guy. Hey, dude, your people are listening. I claim credit. Because I played Ingenious Hunter on fucking everything I could have, man. Especially last season, dude, when no one was doing that shit. They should have done that on Ludens too with Kaisa. Like, no one was doing that shit. Obviously, I can't claim credit over like an entire rune, but I'm just saying, like, with like getting people to do this a little bit. Oh. I aimed it too low. I need to keep up my lethal. If I hold my jump over the wall, I'll always win. I heal him so I get assist. Yeah. Now that I know the elo I'm in, I'll try a little bit more. For sure. You can hold the wave. I don't think it'll matter too much. I push fast enough. Big Ingenious, yeah, get that Ludens. Good. Good, man. Probably too greedy to go call here. Actually, no, fuck it. Ah, shit. I fucked up my... Why is call not... Oh my god, dude. It was in Marksman. Oops, I just, like, did not get a buy. I went to the wrong tab, I think. I don't know why it doesn't just show for everything. Every tab. What? I didn't get 100 jump either. Wow. Failed every mechanic there. That's so sad. I didn't dodge the stun. I wanted to stay in the bush for the movement speed. I think I should have just walked out of it, though. Nice, I hit him there. Nice. That time I dodge is done. Yeah, so one thing I'm doing is whenever Jax comes up, right? If he's a good Jax player, he'll always hold his E. So that means that I can just Q and then jump backwards and it'll be good. I can't stay. No, let's get this time we get our fucking thing. I'm done it. Just wait for this. Putting some training weights on to make the game more challenging. A little bit. MMR be different this season? Yeah, I need to get on an even lower account. Oh, he does do it right away. I think I can heal it up. I don't have to worry. I don't mind so much because it's a Graves, but I wasn't really playing this game to sweat. Holy shit, that damage. This is Diamond 2. It's not Emerald / Diamond. This is definitively Diamond. Which is annoying. I don't want to play against sweaties and with sweaties. I wanted to test. I don't know if I can beat the Rengar. Also, I need to learn the bruiser item positions. Have you always done YouTube Live? No, not all. Yeah, Luden's companion with Ingenious is really fucking sick. Because instead of an 18-second charge for all 6 charges, it goes down to a 12. Oh my god, I missed. Damn. There's a guy here. Been enjoying Terminus on it? Yes, Terminus is the strongest. Terminus is old Guinsoo's where you get the pen. But it's really, really sick. It's definitely, I mean, I checked the damage between Nashor's, Guinsoo's, and Terminus. Guinsoo's eventually beats out Nashor's with the extra on hit, even though Nashor's gives you a little bit more damage and like the haste. So it just means that Guinsoo's better when you're trying to like stay in range form a lot more. But Nashor's is good if you're using Cougar a ton. So out of the two of them, right, it just depends. But for sure, Terminus beats him in both cases, whether you're doing your Cougar form or your ranged form. So it's actually just so sick. Some nice testing. Why not both? True, why not both? He actually didn't fight me there, huh? I think I'd like him to push. And I can hold the wave here and we can gank at this guy here. Pack champions only. That's when it matters. Badass fucking cannon stuck out its ass. He snuck into the bush. I think the Rengar went into the bush. One of these ones. Yeah. He's sitting in that fucking bush right now, I think. Oh. This Jax shouldn't be acting like this ever. Let me check. No, the Jax is just. Oh my fucking god, no! If I could get to my fucking human and heal in time. I moved too slow. Okay, he wasn't in the bush. The Jax was just, I think he was just emotional. Woo! Close. I think he was just emotional, so he's pushing up. Yeah, the moment he started walking up like that, even though we took the grubs just now, it rang a lot of alarm bells in my head. No one normally plays like that. That's the difficulty in reading people. It's like, is this guy just mad and he wants to push it in? Or is he setting up a fucking crazy bait when the Rengar uses ulti, you know? So you don't actually want to kill the tower here. Even though I could shield bash, I could just hold it. Because if I were to kill the tower, then it wouldn't be able to kill my minions. If it kills these minions, then it denies Jax EXP, right? So it's important to actually just hold it. Every minion that dies here, that's like minus 20 gold, right? Now I hit it. I'm down to die for this. Or if I'm cheeky enough, I escape. I was confident that I could just escape like this. Okay, my shield bash only did 200. I honestly thought I'd one-shot the tower and then leave. But for some reason it did 200. Did they nerf that shit? You would think it's oh wow. Wait, this must be nerfed, dude. I swear to god this used to do a lot more. Maybe it's tower plating, I don't know. Yeah. But that's an easy thing to like learn off of, you know what I mean? You make that mistake once, you're like, oh shit. Doesn't do much. In fact, if I wanted to do that better, I should have just like literally read the thing. And then looked at the tower HP, you know what I mean? So, easy ways to just improve. To work on the small things. Not nerfed, you have no HP plus. Yeah, it's the turret plates. The HP didn't really matter that much in the past. Felt like I felt like it just did a crushing amount regardless. But, or it's maybe because I play Nidalee with Grasp and I go into the tankier builds usually. This time I only have Blade Rune King. It's definitely the tower plating that mattered the most there. Because if you think about 35% of my max health, right? If you have a basic understanding of math, 35% of 1500, or maybe let's say 1400 earlier, like I should be doing a total of like 500 at least, bro. Right? Third of 1500 is 500 plus the 100 base. So. Steal the movement speed and just run. Damn, this guy's got too many levels on me. It's because every time we got the gank, Graves just stayed around to absorb a ton. Even though I could shove by myself as Nidalee. You try this. You on it? No. Ooh, Eclipse. I like that, dude. He went Eclipse. Look, Ingenious with Cosmic. These people watch my shit, man. They watch my shit. I'm playing against my own shit so early, too. No fucking way, dude. No one does this. No one does this in the past. He will just beat me. Hmm. Didn't clear? Okay. I can't fight this guy, it's Jax. You think Graves this season? Probably still just gonna be Graves, you know? Just be like that. I need to play rank flex or something. I missed my spear. Yeah, this guy gets antsy, dude. Definitely gets antsy. So if I were to play against this guy repeatedly, if he does that kind of shit over time and he never mixes it up, he'd be a lot easier to play against. So this is why in high elo, when people get a read on each other, it's really, really important to mix it up. I feel like if you made that video in a month from now, you would see less of Ingenious Center. I just feel people are experimenting because it's so early. Maybe. Or the math checks out. Yeah, I titled it as clickbait. I said why it's broken in season 14, and like yeah, season 14 has more stuff to play with for sure, but it was already broken to begin with. If you could use it, right? I guess you could describe broken as like it's ubiquitous, like you can use it anytime. But I just mean like in general, if you even get like 1 or 2 usages out of this, like it was just way better. Now it wasn't true in the past because Ravenous Hunter was always crazy. Ravenous Hunter was a must take on like everyone, right? Because just having built-in Omnivamp is just, it's even more universal. It is the most universal. You're always gonna hit something, even if you're like a fucking support, you know. So he jumps in because he has Eclipse, and he knows he can tank it. That's the fun part. He's gonna flash on me. He's gonna flash. I need to back up. Next time he has that, he will flash on me. So I need to heal up by hitting minions. Without giving him range to hit me. Or like fake it in and out. Yeah, he flashes on me, but I'm down for that. I was hoping I could tank it, but I'm down for 1-for-1. Fun. I like that he's using that. Let's see how far back in his history we can see domination. 2 days ago. I released my video like maybe a week ago. It's enough time for people to learn. Because like one guy will see it, and then he'll link it to his buddies. And then that guy will, you know, maybe tell his other friends, like, oh, it's good, or whatever. Some might question the item choice and be like, actually, it's good. You know? TP in. Push. They're doing a ton of shit here, so I definitely want Jax to be here. I can't fight this guy, I think. Actually, he has no flash, maybe. By doing this, I can keep taps on him, force him to come top. And while my team's like pushing hard, they won't be interrupted. As long as I keep an eye on him so he doesn't TP. I think he can actually chase me out there. Holy shit, he didn't realize it, but he could definitely chase me out there. I shouldn't be that close. No, keep pushing, guys, keep pushing. Yeah, so if he just TPs in front of my face, I hit him a ton. Damn, damn, damn. They stopped. I was hoping they would push more, because they got this pick and shit, right? I wanted them to get a tower. Oh, okay, so he does dodge to the left immediately, but he's fast enough to correct. Next time I'll throw it directly at him, because I feel like he'll expect it. Nice. I don't have to do anything fancy, just stand still, hit him. When you run Eclipse on Jax? I don't know. I haven't seen any other Jaxes try this. That's the first one. Looks cool though. Looks really cool. It fits the pattern of like, you know, you jump in, you get a hit in, and then you have a shield. Like, I'm down for it. Not sure what the math is on the DPS, but because you can go sudden impact, it's domination tree is really fucking sick, right? Like anyone that can jump, he gets lethality and magic pen, so it actually benefits him a lot with his AD and his AP hits, or physical and magical hits. So I made this video. You guys watched my video, right, with the Lee Sin one, where I showed you like, yo, like lethality got changed, and Lee Sin dashes the ton. So Ingenious Hunter, Sun Impact, very good. Red Smite was a thing since Feral Flare. Like around that time. Around season 5 and 6, I think. Noob. Suck dick. Better cat wins. Do that again, bitch. Go, Frozen Heart. Or even just one Glacial Buckler and Ninja Tabi. You can't do shit. He's got flash. Doing calc works while you're on stream. While on your stream. Yeah, nice. I'm sure a lot of people actually just do like. Sorry, they do their shit and then they put me on in the back. Not that they watch me. Love the Sheen interaction on Nidalee Q. Make builds like this one. Yeah. Very nice to stack all your damage together. Just get a nice juicy hit, you know. Big fucking pow. And Sheen's a bit of a different item this season where it went back to the OG Sheen. Instead of just having a 700 item that does nothing except have a passive, get this cool, ooh. Oh shit, can I end it? Trying. Motherfuckers. I got you off this though, at least. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, Weed Wick, dude. Oh, dude. Feral Flare. With the, which turned into Devourer or something? Pretty fucking strong. I just remember that it was that early. Oh, only the Q return portion hit that because of the outer hitbox, the balloon. Interesting. I was expecting that Q to kill him right away. Just didn't. Unlucky for him. Alright, this guy's gonna push mid? No, no, no. It'd be stupid too. They can run them mid. Yeah, I have to say, out of all the Tiamats, dude, Profane Hydra looks fucking crazy, dude. I played one game with Profane Hydra, I'm like, dude, this does so much damage. It's actually so bonkers. I could run it down, but the Jax is here, so... I actually need to just stay with my team. Now I can run it down. Help me, fucker! No way, right? He was allowed to kill someone, walk back, and do... Okay. I don't know what happened there. While the Ezreal's tilted, and he just runs down top. So it's actually a good play by him. That's crazy. I just assumed that they'd be okay. What should I go next? Maybe Guinsu? Oh, Terminus. Vayne Hydra's fucking crazy. Word will last long enough. I think I need power now, so I'm just gonna buy this. What are your top 3 junglers in the meta right now? I don't know. I've seen every jungler, honestly. That's the cool part. I don't think any one jungle champion is ridiculously strong. That's a good sign. Seriously. They're TPing in. But they're TPing in a weird spot. Oh, dude, Jax just wins. Can they run down mid? Fuck, dude. I wasn't able to one-shot the Vlad there in his pool. Damn, they got us. Well played. We're huddling. We're huddling too much. And they're just getting all their abilities on us. It's too easy for the Jax to play like that. Damn. Some J4 gameplay? Nah. What do you ban if you want to play Phase with Sharvin? I ban like Graves or Rengar, which is funny. They're both being played here. Holy fuck, he's too strong. Too strong now. Oh, he's got them all. We just don't stack for that shit, we should be good. Again, too much huddling is bad. Vlad gets so much value out of that. Fucking Ingenious. Ooh, it's too much. Okay, our carries. Here we go. Nope, he died to dragon. Nice try, nice try. Don't stack! Donius. That's a good build. That's a really good build. Oh, Graves got one tap? Damn. Yeah, they just killed us. I ban Mel's when I play because he just RSU. No, 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 don't. You don't have to ban a mid laner. No, why ban a mid laner? I mean, if anything, think about it from Malice's perspective. It's like, holy fuck, this Jarvan jumps on me. Now I have to ult him. That sucks. Like, good, tank is ulti. Now your carries don't have to worry about that. Oh, he left the wave. Yeah, you can, like, I would love to see a Malzahar in the enemy team if I'm Jarvan. That just means he's a free target every time I have ulti. You probably just have mental block against. Ruben's also pretty busted. Yeah, dude, a ton of champions are busted with new items. So that means Ingenious is just way better. Oh, they're gonna get picked. Why would he jump at him like that, man? Graves actually just ran it into him. He lost to the fucking Bard, dude. Unlucky, dude. Bard was too tanky. Just stalling. I'm just stalling. Does Nidalee Tiger Q change strike force damage into magic damage? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It... I don't actually know. I've never paid attention. Recommended passer in Nidalee mid? No. Damn, if I can get the Terminus, it'd be good. Oh, that's sick. Sick that it does that. Alright, level 16. Finally ever shit. Yeah, they're all fucking so scaled, holy shit. Champs are as strong as they'll get. You could do like some hard coping logic there too. It's like, actually it's good if they're max level, because that means that they can't go up in level. It's like, yeah, you know what? Them having 6 items is good, because while you can continue to get items, they can't. So, it's actually not bad. It's just something stupid like that. Okay. Who's driving you? They're driving you? Okay. Okay, they got Baron. They're taking it nice and slow, damn. Exactly, mate. More health they have, more damage blade. Big agree. Wait, what? How did he know? Is he coasting? Wait, that's crazy, dude. What? That was pinpoint. That was directly on me. And this is a pinked bush too. Damn, okay, I see. It's the enemy jungler. Enemy jungler, or is it enemy ADC? Ghosting. Cringe, dude. You guys have no life. You make no money off this either. Care that much? Cringe. Alright, let me get my Terminus. Shit. Wait. Did that just go through the Counter-Strike? I think it did. I think Terminus hits through Counter-Strike. I just heard a flash. Okay. You can just ult again, bro. This guy's too fucking tanky, man. Oh shit, okay, this guy's... Ah, my bad. Fucking... Guy sat there the entire fight, or what? Should have paid attention. Dude, he's way too tanky. What the fuck? He's just all tank. I was like, god damn, I do nothing but Terminus and Blade? A pen and everything? Hmm. Should I get here? Maybe we just go Gwinsu. Yeah. Gwinsu makes the most sense here. What is the advantage of this build over AP in the league? No advantage. It's bad. I'm just playing for fun. What's up, Tom? These guys are taking it so slow. The enemy team really, really, really wants to take it slow. I can honestly shred this guy, I think. Doesn't have too much armor. Yeah, I'd like a chance to actually hit him. Although I have no MR. Oh, our boy died. I didn't fucking auto him. I shouldn't have queued. I should have autoed him to maybe get the fucking blade. I give him a chance though. Yeah, doing that gave him a chance. Oh, close, dude, close. Relax, guys. This is the issue. Relax. It's not like we just played really shit fights like 3 times in a row. That's not just on me, man. That's not on me. Them fucking dying when I went for the Nexus is so sad. Somehow Jax killed the Azir in front of both of them, and then was able to walk back safely. It's weird. Let's try though. Your move, because yeah, I was gonna stream snipe. It's so weird. This is a pretty low account, but I guess the MMR is high, so it went to D2. Alright, it's high compared to what I thought it was. I guess I'll just play flex. Press and build. Did we play Cosmic Season? Yeah, I played like 1. It's okay. I'm just satisfied knowing that a lot of these people won't ever make it. Chill. They can do that all they want. Not gonna actually get anything. Oops. Especially the people talking shit. There's nobody's. Jesus, 38% win rate on the Zeri after trade. Be time day. You can just search it on GG tens. Is Elise any good? Been following the league for a while. You the OG that I learned to jungle from. Hoping to do. I'm chilling. I haven't seen Elise. I've seen almost every single jungle champion, just not Elise. I'm right about I'm pretty sure Shojin and Navoria are not exclusive anymore, so we can actually end up. That'd be really cool to see. I just hope the queue times aren't too long. Maybe for Flex Q solo. That's the problem. All my accounts, every single one of them. I honestly need to like try a lot less and lose a lot more. That way I can like not lose intentionally, but that way I could play on those accounts for longer. Because once I get fucking seeded, I get put into like platinum minimum, and then I get like maybe 20 games at most before it starts getting to tryhard territory, and then I don't get to test anymore. Because it's like, it's not every day that I want to sit there and sweat my ass off against people who are playing better champions, better scenarios. And I'm sitting out here with attack speed Nidalee into like Jackson Rengar. It's like, fuck. But it happens. Shit. A dodge if I don't get top here. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully Flex Q people care less. Um, some people are such nerds. Remember a while back you posted videos of you playing NACL? Is there any chance you'll post competitive videos again? Nah. They didn't do well enough. My biggest issue is people nitpicking me in competitive play. Right? They're saying you're too forceful or you calm too much, that kind of stuff. Like you've clearly never played professional. It's like it's not about saying everything perfectly. I'm not saying that I calm perfectly. It's about how important redundancy can be. Important it will be in a lot of cases. And people just don't get that. They don't get that, so they fucking nitpick me, dude. These silver low tiers. It's like I can promise anyone that fucking sits there and nitpicks. I could if I watch their shit, I'll be like, dude, look, you said this was wrong, this was wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, right? We can do the exact same thing. It'd be pointless, right? It'd be pointless to go back and forth like that. So I'd rather people just admit what they actually want to do, which is they just want to talk shit, right? People don't actually have a real point. Because I'm not using the hypocrisy argument. It's more like I'm calling attention to the fact that no one is capable of thinking about the perfect comms while also playing the game at the highest level. It's not that you shouldn't strive towards doing that. It's more like what's more important in the moment if you're not at that level, right? So, a little bit annoying for some. What kind of Lucian build are you running? I'm gonna be doing some haste. I want to test Navoria and Shojin. I believe they're exclusive, not exclusive. What item are you trying to reduce? Or just just watch my videos. I don't want to explain it like every single time. So nice. Toronto's a really good pick here. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Team looking thin as fuck. It's all good, sort of thing. A lot has a space between it. A lot. In general, like there are a lot of new items. Knock knock. In the new season, like a ton of new items that have like item cooldown. Pretty cool. We'll do Zyra Jungle next. I wanted to see how it looks with Luden's companion. Rise and focus. Lunen's Companion goes from 18 seconds total, so 3 seconds per charge, 6 maximum, down to 2 seconds per charge. So it's gonna be really cool. Because every playing auto process shit. I can't fucking wait. Maybe I don't need flash. Maybe I go Ghost Cleanse. I look like a troll if I do that though. I'm gonna just do it. Looks like people ruin. No, they didn't ruin it for me. I'm just saying like it didn't get enough viewership, and people were being like really annoying. Right, like really, really annoying. I'd sit there and I'd just be like, holy fuck, like I'm being judged by these people. Like really, like what gives you the? When did they come? Huh? When did they come?
Can
We got the car.
sitting in?
Are you streaming somewhere else as well? Yes, on YouTube. Oh yeah. I'd like to stream just on YouTube. You guys could help me out, even if you're on Twitch. If you don't mind, if you just load up the YouTube stream, you could just mute the tab, and it gives me a free view. Can you cleanse front ulti? No. I have my binds on the wrong key though. You look good though. You look like a collie. Yeah. Yeah, you got the hair color for it too. I can lurk on both chats. Let's go. Thanks. Also link it in my other thing. Oh, it's not. It's not. I know link. Type out the full thing. Evolution. Ah, it doesn't work. Did Twitch always allow cross-platform? No, but they changed some rules recently. It's like watching you play, so I don't really. No, I don't need the interaction. More like the numbers. I appreciate it regardless, though. There's a lot if someone apologizes for not interacting. Tells you where they're at. I like mixing up which chat I'm typing in from time to time. Yeah. I won't recognize a lot of people's names unless they're the same. Like Twitch stream? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm also Canadian. I'm aware a lot of people just use that as like a just like an or just injected in there. As long as it's not used sarcastically. A lot of people use it sarcastically. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, the longest dodge ever. Dude, he went straight into that perpendicular. Yo, what? He pinged that? I thought I had flash. Oh no. Alright, I probably don't need this button anyway for a long time, so. Oh no. Okay. It's like that, dude. It's like that. Life's like that. The same didn't really age. Asians got that snake oil, you know. Drink the blood of like young children to stay young. The secret. And then at 40, everything sags. Everything's gone. That's Asian women for you right there. I think white women age the worst. Oh, I missed a minion. No, I definitely shouldn't miss minions on this character. I'm the most familiar with this character. And it's actually like a fucking ADC, so. Get that melee first. It's taking aggro. head out? Okay, bye. You. Have fun. You can do that right now, actually. Okay. So you could face tank the Trundle, but it's actually a really good exercise. I hope you guys paid attention to what I did right there. If you didn't, because you're tabbed out, it's totally fine. Basically, when you're kiting a melee champion as a ranged one, a lot of the times they'll turn around to try to hit you, right? So when they do that... What was that? Oh, sorry. I'm getting aggro right now. Could you close the door, Lav? I thought they were talking to me, sorry. When you're kiting a melee champion as a ranged champion, they'll oftentimes try to turn around. He's gonna pillar, maybe? No. They'll turn around to try to hit you. And in those cases, obviously you don't want to get fucking hit, right? So you'll naturally turn around. What's this? Could you close the door when you go up?
Yes, sorry.
You have to identify whether or not that matters. So in some cases, if they turn around and hit you, you might have like way too much HP for them to reasonably try to kill you. And it's just them trying to force you off of like that movement, right? So it's a good habit to think consciously about who wins if we both stand still hitting each other, right? Obviously, if you're 50% HP and they're 40% HP, it's a toss-up, right? Melee champions might have higher base stats, and so you might be a little bit more wary about standing still and hitting them in that case. But if you're like 70% HP and they're 20% HP, like they're not gonna fucking beat you, dude, right? In this case, even though this guy's not gonna beat me, I'm down to just avoid damage and return. The only problem is if you stop yourself from getting extra DPS. So what I mean by that is like, if you turn around to try to dodge their auto or prevent them from getting autos on you, and then they just run away after, they successfully prevented you from killing them, right? Just by looking at you. And this is something that everyone needs to do, high elo, low elo, but especially if you're like in low elo, you can abuse these kind of habits in people a lot, where on the other side, if you're the melee champion, sometimes the range champion, if he just walked you to your tower, he's just gonna kill you, right? Like he just like auto attack, move, auto attack, move, auto attack, move. He'll kill your ass. But if you just turn around for a brief moment and like threaten them, kind of like make them flinch, you know that like little game that kids played, like don't flinch, right? And they fucking like put their finger in your face. A lot of people do flinch, so be aware of that as both the range champion and the melee champion. It's a bit of a meta game. So there are a lot of times where if I'm playing like Jarvan, I'll like turn around and threaten EQ. Even though I'm not going to EQ, it's like I'm going to try to get this guy to like flinch, and he'll fuck off. Even against higher level players, they'll still fall for this shit. But a really good player knows their damage, and they know whether or not they'll win the fight. So this is the more interesting part, where if both players not only know how the fight's going to end, but they also know that the other side knows, then in that case, if they do something different, like they actually turn around, even though they're going to lose that fight, that's like them bluffing that they're getting a gank. So at higher levels, there are actually times where people will do this. Like I might do this if I'm in lane. I'll walk up even though I know my jungler's not even close. But if I know that my jungler hasn't shown yet, I'll be like, yo, my jungler's here. I'm basically bluffing him, right? I'm saying, my jungler's right here. He's in this bush. He's going to gank you. So I'll go around, I'll turn around and like go for a trade or something, fully knowing I would lose if you were to commit to the trade. But it's like, he gets fucked off, right? Because he's like, oh shit, I'm getting ganked. You'll always hear me say this out loud when I'm playing. I'm like, oh, this guy's ganking me, or I'm getting ganked right now. Because like, someone will act a certain way the entire time during the lane phase, but then all of a sudden, will shift it. They're like 20% HP, and then they run at me. I'm like, why are you running at me, right? Either they're dumb, or I'm getting ganked. Could be both, right? Like, oh shit, this guy just went into the grubs. Nice, there you go. Yeah, so in a lot of cases as range champion, try not to back off too far. A lot of people zone themselves off of DPSing. Just take one step back and make the assumption that the moment you kite the melee champion and the melee champion knows he can't like auto attack, you can just start attacking again. So it's really easy. You just need to bind your stop key to something. By default, it's on S. So instead of like running all the way back, you just move, stop, move, stop. There's a difference between doing this and like constantly clicking. Some noobs constantly click to move. Like you can stop your character. Not moving or pressing stop move is the same as clicking on your own character. If you think about it that way, you can understand that like, oh, it's an easier way to click. Because a lot of times people will play like this, right? They'll lock their screen, and then when they want to go in like different directions, like they'll click there and then click back. In reality, you could just stop and then do this. That way, your movement's going to be a lot more accurate. Because people, especially when they dodge, you'll see this. It's super prominent when people dodge. They'll dodge away from the hitbox of the skill shot, but then they'll continue moving in that direction. It's like that's a waste of movement. Why would you do that, right? You might as well just continue running away afterwards once you've cleared the hitbox of the skill shot. Shit. Right, so like clicking in and out, you could do that, or you could stop moving and then go back to where you need to, right? Get into the habit of doing that when you're playing against champions. You don't have to do it in every single like little bit. Right, see here, I zone myself from DPS. He's clearly not going to chase past the pillar, so I didn't have to dash too far. But if I dash too shallow, like too close to myself, he might actually continue running. So I have to gauge how far I need to dash, so that he'll stay on the line and I can DPS him. But he also can't hit me. So that's why short dashing is really important on Lucian. You can control how much you dash. You could dash the full distance like this, or you could dash short. So here I need a full dash. He's going to flash on me. Now I turn around and hit him. I'm going to dodge up, and he's going to dodge down. Oh, okay. He didn't go down. You see here, he kept chasing, right? So if I stopped and turned around, he would have hit me. But I just have to be watching him. It could be, there are a ton of different cases. Right, whether he keeps running or he doesn't. Okay, nice. Shojin's not exclusive. Let's go. High rank mental game like that sounds like you're playing poker. A lot of it is guesswork. And the way it works is the higher skill the lobby is, the more important luck becomes. What I mean by luck is like at a certain point, assuming both sides know exactly how the game's played and all the layers of depth. Basically, there's only two layers, right? Either you dodge or don't dodge, but your reasoning for why you dodge or don't dodge can be different. You could either be not dodging because you didn't think about it and use your default movement, or you could be not dodging because you think that they're going to predict your dodge, right? Functionally, there's no difference, but the reason as to why you choose that layer of depth is different. So 1 and 3, 0 and 2, they're the same, right? Like you could say, just for example, right? Like the default action, right? Depth 0, no thinking. You just, anytime a skill shot comes at you, you dodge. You try to move away from it. And then depth 1 would be, you're thinking ahead. You're thinking a little bit ahead. You think that, oh, they're going to predict my dodge, right? Because they're also on depth 1. So you play on depth 1. You beat them there because now you just run straight. And then depth 2 would just be not dodging. But depth 2 and depth 0, they're the exact same thing when you look at it, right? Functionally. Because the guy just fucking moved straight. Or sorry, the guy dodged, right? Like you can assign any label you want, but the general idea is you can't always tell what they were trying to do. It's based on context. You'd have to maybe ask them, right? That's an easy way to see what they wanted to do. Ask them, but they're not going to tell you in the middle of the game, right? They're not going to tell you why they made that play because that could help you in the future plays. So what you have to do as a good player is you have to read it, right? You have to think, was this guy thinking or was he lucky, right? So in high elo, it makes it really easy because you know that the high elo player is thinking. There are no random actions when you're playing against someone who's genuinely good. I'm not talking about like Diamond or Master. They're low elo to me. Even Challenger players are low elo to me. A true high elo player is someone who's been Challenger for like years and years and years, and I've seen them play. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna assign high elo to any of those shitters. You could be Challenger for a year. I won't consider you high elo. I have to watch you play, and I have to see that you actually think about your actions. There are very few high elo players that I've encountered in my life that every single step of the way they're thinking. But basically, if you can be confident that your opponent is like good, like high elo, right? Or at least somewhat decent, when they make that choice, you should assume it's conscious and you should play around that. That's why luck becomes a bigger factor in games. It's because there's only so much reading you can do, right? A lot of it is context-based too, right? Dodging off the wall or not. If you're in an open field, it's a different scenario than being on a wall, right? Or against a wall. So It's a pretty cool idea where if I know I'm playing against someone who's like a conscious being and not just autopiloting, I'll play a lot different. Right? Because like I'll probe them for the same details that I probe like most players for, but I'll also throw in mix-ups because I'm just gonna try to basically I'm trying to beat the curve, right? Like I'm trying to anticipate when he would anticipate me. So I'll give you an example that a lot of you guys will probably be familiar with. Rock, paper, scissors, right? Most of you guys have played rock, paper, scissors, and it makes sense. It's pretty simple game. You have three choices. If someone does rock 3 times in a row, what are you thinking, right? You're thinking, what the fuck? This guy only plays rock. Most normal human beings will sit there and think, oh, on the fourth one, he's more likely to play scissors or paper, right? Most human beings will think this. Why? Because you think, holy shit, there's no way he's going to do it 4 times in a row. If you're playing against a robot, technically speaking, if there's nothing coded into the robot to say that like you should weigh towards this or that, it's just 33%. Technically speaking, you would be wrong in saying that he's more likely to say do paper or scissors because like there's no reason to. It's 33% in all cases, right? Like nothing changes. But because you think, oh, this is a human being, there's no way a human being is willing to stick onto the same thing 4 times in a row. You try to beat the curve, right? You try to like guess when he's going to change. So what's funny is against most players, if I do it 3 times, I'm gonna do it the 4th time because I'm going to try to anticipate when they're anticipating me to change, right? So that's just one layer of depth. You know, I could stay on the rock for a variety of reasons. I could stay on rock because I'm trying to be smart with it, or I could stay on rock because I'm a fucking idiot and I didn't think at all, right? So when you're playing rock paper scissors, you have to think about your opponent. When you play against kids, they're really easy. They always try to get smart with it, right? But the problem with that is you don't know what level of smart are they, right? Like, are they thinking about what you're thinking, or they're thinking, he's gonna think this and then that, right? And then I'll do. They just play one layer deep, right? they hit you with a switch up, but it's not really a switch up. It's just like, yeah, you just show something else. Now, if I'm playing as a college student, I'll be like, fuck, is this guy a STEM student? Or is he an arts kid? I don't know. Either way, you run into the risk of psyching yourself out and then putting yourself in a situation where you made the wrong call. Or even worse, you made the right call for the wrong reason, right? So you make yourself think that you made the right read. But in reality, they were just playing randomly, right? So there's a lot that goes into like determining what you should actually do against people. That's why luck is a huge factor. Sometimes at the highest level, it's just a fucking coin flip. Was this guy gonna, block high or block low? Who knows, right? Who knows? It's context-based for sure, but ultimately, when you're both conscious thinkers, the only thing that fucking matters... Oh shit, he's gonna flash at me. I messed up. I dashed too close. Like I said, the only thing that matters is luck. Well, not the only thing that matters, but like it matters a lot more, is the point. Is a living thing on your head? No, it's just like a crochet. Does anyone give a fuck? Like both chats are just dead silent, right? Like I'm explaining this to a greater level of depth that you probably get anywhere else. So I hope you actually fucking learn off this and improve your gameplay, because like I should fucking charge for this, bro. I should fucking charge. Taking it all in? Okay, good. I was wondering, like, I can't, again, same thing. I can't get a read on the room. Is everyone just bored, or is everyone like listening, trying to like understand? Taking notes? That's good. That's good. Okay. Good to know. I like, because I feel like I'm a fucking professor and I'm lecturing to a group of students that are all sleeping, right? Like it's like Monday morning. Because the problem is I can't see your faces, so I don't know. I don't know if this talk is like going well, or should I change topic, or should I just continue, right? That's the difficulty in streaming. Sometimes I feel like a fucking schizo. Because if you look at it from the outside point of view, I'm literally sitting here in front of a computer talking to who? The screen? Right, so there you go. Watching a second screen? Gotcha. Nice, I woke him up. Okay, all good. You can tab back to your game, it's fine. I wanted to hear it, I wanted to see. Good to probe the class every now and then. Give this guy too much confidence, I gotta fucking kill him now. It's Trundle. Actually, I got my Shojin here. Go. Thanks, Panku. Love when shit gets nerdy and technical. You'd think it's nerdy, but like you can apply these things to a lot of different things in life, right? Like, give you an example. The the classic case of bias of like human beings trying to guess when things change, when their luck changes, is like someone will flip a coin 5 times in a row and they'll flip heads, right? And then you'll almost always hear them say, must be tails next. What the fuck? No, absolutely not. It could very well go heads a million times in a row. And you're gonna say, but there's a 0.1100%, you know, like, yeah, no, I agreed. But nothing changed, did it? Nothing changed. Nothing actually changed. It's just that that action was unlikely to have happened. Given what happened. Sorry. It wasn't less likely to happen given what happened earlier. Because flipping heads doesn't do anything to the the next flip unless you like dent the coin or some shit. It's just like in general it was unlikely to happen. Yeah, like that action with the context before it. I don't know what the actual term is, but most people should understand what I'm saying here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I stunned myself. I should have cleansed. Oh no, he just fucking walked on me. I was hoping I could fight them both, but that guy TP'd in, so it disrupted my play. Maybe I go a Hex Tech? You know what I need? I need MR. How fucking cheese would it be? Oh, I'm gonna go for nature. Oh my god, you gain... Wait, sorry. You gain 70 magic resist? When you're at... I mean, it is full stacks, but damn. You can definitely be better than someone who is unconsciously playing rock, paper, scissors. You can also tell when someone's trying to think quickly. This is the funny part. If you watch their hands, if someone like forms a weird or like not a full... rock is the easiest, right? You just clench your fist, right? But if you're trying to form something else like scissors and you fuck up on that, if they have like a really loose scissors, you're like, oh shit, that guy was like... That guy hot swapped the scissors at the last moment. So you can try to reverse engineer it. It's like, why would he want to go scissors? Well, because he thinks I'm gonna go paper. Why does he think I'm going paper? Because I did paper a couple of times? I don't know, right? Or like he did rock a ton, and then he swapped the scissors randomly, trying to anticipate when you would counter him. It's like, oh, okay, he's just thinking one step ahead, right? So then you don't even have to do any of the work from there. You don't have to reverse engineer it. If someone tries to anticipate what you're doing, just stay on the same thing. They're gonna psych themselves out into losing. If you were losing to them prior. Because changing what you do to the third option is probably just going to make you lose, right? So like, or worst case, well, worst case is losing, right? But like you lose, but you have the case of like either you draw or you win. So if you think about those three choices, if you play to, it's kind of like chess actually. If you play to never lose and just always draw, yeah, you might not like win a tournament, but you'll definitely place better than most. It's kind of like a TFT strategy too, of like, don't play for first, play for not eighth, right? That kind of annoying playstyle. So if you try to like always at least draw, it is a funny playstyle. I don't play rock, paper, scissors, but I did think about this a long time ago. I'm like, what would make you win over time? With the metagame in mind. Well, if I can ever find out a tell of like when they're trying to swap, whether they only like to do 2 or 3 times. Actually, I remember Antibot talking to me about this. There was a paper. There's actually a paper. Or up or down, up or down, up or down, 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 and then up again. Dude, I think I hit him there. Yes, most people do that. When they dodge illusion ulti, they run in one direction, right? And then when you track them that way, they're going to change the direction. Course, they're obviously going to change the direction, but when they change the direction, that's what you have to guess. Unless they're a fucking beast and they don't change direction at all, and they just keep running in a straight line in anticipation of you changing direction. Now you can't catch up, right? Because you step back. Play the same person 1,000 times, you'll find gaps. Yeah, of course. Tried this exact thing against my GF and I lost every time from the start. Start till I started psyching out. Yeah, you can definitely... This is the issue with a lot of noob players. Oh. Bro, Bro! No! No, it's because I have to build Force in Nature. He's that fast? Wait for you to set up chat on screen. I can't get both. I can get one. Okay, I tried. What was I saying? Yeah, you want to make sure you're not that noob that gets the right play for the wrong reason. More importantly, you don't want to get the right play for the wrong reason and carry that into the future. You need to be able to identify when you got lucky. You ever play with everyone has a friend like this, by the way. I'm sure everyone at some point, or maybe you are this friend if you don't have that friend. You are that guy. You're, I'll describe this character. There exists a kind of person who will play video games at like a lower level, maybe not like shitter level, but like they'll play perfectly into Dunning-Kruger, as in like they're like gold elo League of Legends, good enough to not be a noob, but not good enough to realize how bad they are. You know what I mean? And then they'll make a play, and it's clearly not their play. They just got lucky. Maybe the opponent made a mistake or something, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I knew that they would do that." They say that shit. They say that shit like, "Oh, I knew he would do that," right? No, you fucking didn't. No, you fucking didn't. You're fucking kidding me, dude. This guy's too fast. Ah! He's too fast. I should have went Blade, huh? I wanted to get the Force in Nature for the Zereth, Lux, and this guy. Maybe I should have built just for him, though. There's that piece of shit that always says that shit. It's always the coping dude. It's always the fucking, I knew he would do that. I was prepped for that. I could have done this, Some people can't just admit, like, oh my god, I got away with it. Let's go. Right? You see this a lot. You see this a lot, like, lottery numbers. Someone guesses the correct numbers on lottery. I knew it'd be these. No, you fucking didn't. Shut up, right? Like, yeah, you won, but, like, no, you fucking didn't. Or, he'd go left or right. Oh, I knew go left or right. It's like, yeah, there are a lot of cases where sometimes it's a very obvious motion, but you shouldn't, like, flex it. I'll call it out loud for you guys so that you can hear my thoughts, right? But sometimes I'll hit something and I'll be like, oh my god, I didn't expect that. I got lucky. The ability to be humble and like sit there and admit when you just got fucking lucky, that to me is the single best quality you can have as a gamer, right? That kind of humility takes you a long way. It allows you to actually like learn. Because if you think about it in terms of what I mentioned earlier, the skill I mentioned earlier, it allows you to sift through all the bad data points and go, that shouldn't be incorporated into how I play. That was me getting lucky. But you could consider, you could be like, okay, what kind of circumstances led to me getting into that situation, right? Like, enemy team could like disconnect their mouse or something in the middle of a fight or something, and it's like, was that your fault? No, that wasn't because you were good. You just got lucky. I have a friend who does the opposite, where they never get outplayed, but it's always the opponent getting lucky. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's another kind of character for sure. Loving this talk. Unfortunately, I can't use it in Rock vs. Scissors because I only play Rock because it's funny. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm sure you've encountered the situation where someone tries to anticipate when you're going to change, right? See, the thing is, whenever I play against people, it's always a value proposition. This is a really cool conversation. It's similar. It's related to what we're talking about, but I think this will be a lot more fun for people to listen to. Basically, it's the idea of how can I lose in the least embarrassing way? This is another one of those like human tendencies that I think a lot of people go for. So, for example, let's give you a realistic example first, and then a game one, right? I think this illustrates the point better. If you were given the choice to mitigate a loss, most people tend to do that. Why? Because loss aversion. It's human behavior. Most people prefer to not lose $20 compared to winning $20, right? Similarly, they don't want to lose in League of Legends more than they would want to win in League of Legends, right? Losing that LP hurts more than it. So you could think of it in terms of numbers. You could think of it in terms of like a loss is -10, a win is +5. If you play that over time with a 50% win rate, you're going to be at a loss, right? In terms of like these imaginary points. So what's fucking funny is if you give people this kind of scenario, but they're both losses, they're also going to choose the lesser of two evils, right? That makes a lot of sense. But it's important to understand where that comes from. That's why I'm explaining it in terms of like loss aversion. What's funny is that's actually a fucking bad play in a lot of cases. Why? Not because avoiding loss is a bad thing or choosing lesser of two evils is a bad thing. It's because they don't know which one is which. This is the crux. Some players are bad at the game, so they won't actually understand what is a losing play and what is not a losing play. Or they might not even be able to analyze the play to begin with, okay? So they could look at a situation of going top to farm or mid to farm, and they'll be like, well, both are bad. I don't want to do either. Maybe I'll choose the one that looks less bad. In reality, right, because there's an objective answer in a lot of fucking cases in League of Legends, it's a game of math, right? We could clearly, as a robot, sit there and calculate it and be like, actually, top's a winning play, but he got the wrong assessment. Does that make sense? So humans are very fucking bad at accurately assessing the actual value of whatever action it is that they're taking. Okay? The better you get at this, the better player you are, right? That's why Halo players, they'll look at a situation and 10 times out of 10, you know, they'll look at something and they'll agree, right? Sometimes there's nuanced cases. Okay, so not 10 times out of 10, but like 9 times out of 10, they'll agree. Clearly, you do this. Why do they agree? It's because they have that ability in their head to look at all the fucking details, come to that conclusion quickly. Now, against low elo players, or sorry, with low elo players, you would think all low elo players would be at the same level of noob, right? As in, they'll all agree, but they might agree on the bad play. Actually, there's huge variance. You could get a gold player that's actually aware of macro, and they'd be correct. And then you get a gold player who's just fucking, he's like a mechanics monkey, right? He's a Yasuo player, so he doesn't give a shit, and he's like, fuck it, I'll just go top or mid, right? So this is the issue. Because people are not only bad at identifying what the actual objective truth is, and they're bad at vetting it over, right? It's the lack of knowledge and the lack of awareness of that that hold on. Let me kill this guy. It's the lack of awareness of that, right? Knowing that you know something is actually one of the most powerful things in the world, right? Because like I'll give you an example. You know math, right? Like you probably know how to do 1 + 1, 2 + 2, that kind of shit. But before you knew math, you were what, like 2 or 3 years old? Did you even know what math was? No, right? Like you probably didn't until you got taught. So there's like this there's this idea, there's like the 4 stages like of competence, right? You don't even know that you don't know. It's like the unconscious, unskilled, right? And then you become conscious of the fact that you don't know something. So someone could tell you there's a thing called math. So now you know that math exists, but you don't know what it is, right? Maybe you're like 3. You're like, what's that word mean, Papa, or some shit, right? Like you're asking your dad. So that's like that's a case of like you being conscious of the fact that you don't know something. And then I'm not going to explain that fully, but basically, at some point, you not only become aware of a concept. You not only learn the concept, but you become aware of the fact that you've learned that concept. This is super, super important. Okay, that kind of awareness matters in a lot of cases. So, this is what I'm talking about with noobs. They don't even fucking know that they're shit at doing this. They don't even realize that the mental models that they apply to every situation in League of Legends could very well be flawed. So when they make a judgment on a situation, they think that they're like, oh, this is correct, right? Like, actually, no, it's fucking not, right? In a lot of cases, it might not be. So it's that kind of skepticism, that kind of humility that you need that I described earlier to be able to sit there and go like, maybe I got lucky there. Let me find out. You know what I mean? So if you're the kind of person who feels like you're inadequate, you're probably a lot more fucking adequate than someone who thinks that they're adequate. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. So when you talk to some people who are just so fucking confident in the speech, like you'll think about me, right? You'll be like, oh, why do you talk with such confidence? It's like, because I fucking studied this, I know this shit, right? And I've encountered myself as well. So I feel like I'm allowed to speak with confidence on this shit, right? Like, obviously, I'm not gonna default assume that I'm right on everything, but so far all of these things have been talked over and checked with people that are a lot smarter than me, and I'm just repeating what they say. So there's a little bit of that going on. Oh my god, they're just gonna be tossing shit at me all day? Okay, I'm down. Let's go. The problem with Force of Nature is that if I don't get hit by anything, I don't get value out of it. Ooh. Pussy! He fucking flashed. Okay, can I catch him here? I can just cleanse this thing. He's out. I always instantly feel dumb when I start to argue with my other platinum friends about, e.g., what should I have done in this loss situation, because I realize that I don't even know why I think I'm right. Right, dude, that's good. You're not even confident in the foundations that you've built. This is actually a really cool thing when it comes to like robots and engines. It's described in the horizon problem. This is a really cool one. You obviously in real life you can't see beyond the horizon, right? Because the fucking Earth, the Earth is curved and you can't. You just basically you can't see past that shit. So similarly in like chess engines, right? Chess engines is a good one. If you look 40 moves deep, you might come up with a line of moves that you should take, right? But the problem states, basically, you don't know what's beyond the horizon, so you can't be certain that the current like calculations are correct. For example, what if 41 moves deep, it turns out that the string of moves that you chose was actually bad in the end, right? So humans do this with hindsight, right? They always, oh, I realized I didn't see this part, right, when I was calculating. But with engines, it's particularly interesting because at some point, you know, maybe 3 moves deep, or I'll explain to you like this. When you're playing chess as a human, you might think 1 move deep first, right? Where else would you start? You just think I'm gonna play this move. I'm gonna move my bishop here, and then you think, okay, what's he gonna do when I move my bishop? He's gonna fuck your ass, right? You'd be like, okay, oops. So then instead of that, you think 2 moves deep. You think, okay, I should move my knight instead, and then my bishop. And then you calculate it, and you go, he could still fuck me in the ass. Okay, oops. So you're already encountering the horizon problem, right? Step 1, depth 1, depth 2, depth 3. Obviously, you're gonna find a lot more, but eventually you might go 20 moves deep, and that's already fucking, what is that, like trillions upon trillions of combinations. The problem is when you get to 21, 22, 23, even though it might be the same move, eventually at some point, maybe, right, potentially, at 40 moves deep, it might say, turns out that entire string of moves that you wanted to that you wanted to go through, that was all wrong. So this is also observed in Tetris. In Tetris, you can only see 5. It depends on the game that you're playing, but like in Tetris.io, you can see like 5 pieces, I think, or like 7. I'm not sure. So I can plan out my moves in Tetris about 5 moves deep, right? Let's just say on average, as a human, I'm probably not looking at every single piece. I'm looking 5 moves. So I want to put my pieces in a particular way, but the problem is, if I do that, I don't know if that like 7th piece that comes out could have changed the entire thing. That's why when you play Tetris, you put your pieces in a way where even if it's not like perfectly optimal, it's conducive to placing any other piece on the board, especially when it's stacked flat. I can talk about Tetris for years, right? Basically, in Tetris, it's a bag system. There are 7 unique tetraminos. So every time you go through 7 pieces, you will get the next 7 pieces. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. That's too much. Can I do my build, man? I need more lifesteal. I don't know. So yeah, you'll set up your board so that you can accommodate whatever comes, but generally only looking 1 layer deep or 2 layer deep, or sorry, 1 move or 2 moves deep, it's not good enough, right? We can clearly tell. So you encounter the horizon problem by yourself already. But when it comes to robots, it's especially an issue because you don't know when to stop, right? The perfect engine in chess goes through literally every fucking possible combination, but I don't believe we have the ability to do that right now. I believe every possible combination for 8 moves has been mapped out so far as sorry, for the end game. Every possible I think it was 8-piece combination in the end game for chess is solved. It's cool. There's like a website for this that shows you can input like the position. It'll literally solve it for you. It'll be like 130 fucking, yeah. Clearly, this is a mate in 130. You know, it'll say that to you. Fuck, man! I ulted the wave. It's okay though. I'll just cleanse this, I guess. Oh, I did it early. Oopsies. Hey, Comic King, thanks for the 7. True intelligence is knowing that you know nothing. Someone famous. Yeah, that's why a lot of the smart people are very fucking depressed. They know they don't know a lot of things. It's the Hydra. It's worded in so many different ways, like the Hydra problem. Cut off one head, a bunch more come out. You know, or like it's like life's a bunch of doors. You open one door, you create three more. That kind of shit. It's very like nerdy shit for sure. But I think when I explain like this, you guys can understand. Dude, I need a fucking item that beats this. I think I'm gonna go Terminus. Get the pen. I'm down. 7 pieces? Yeah. Either way, my point is they've solved it for the end game, but you would think an engine would be able to solve everything. No, dude, that's how fucking crazy it is. How deep do you go? Would Koenig be better for than Fawn in this game? Maybe. Maybe. The chess engine you're talking about is running on 17 terabytes. 17 terabytes doesn't sound too much. Don't know that Iron ult applies on hit effects? Yeah. What games did you play before League? StarCraft 2. Bunch of Flash games that trained my dexterity. I'm not even. It sounds silly, but like playing platforming games actually allowed me to be better at WSD. World of Warcraft 2. I didn't know it at the time, but I was learning a lot of skills that were transferable. They rift. Can you give examples of those kinds of signs in League, like loose scissors? Yeah, sure. If you look at some people and how they react when someone shows up on screen, it can tell you whether or not they're paying attention, right? My god, it's so much easier to kill people when I'm not hitting Trundle. What the fuck? This game is so easy. I was like, dude, this build sucks. I'm doing no damage, but like, I was just hitting a fucking tank all day. Alright, we're done with this game. Fun talk, though. Fun talk. Yeah, so I use some metagames. Like, I assume most people are lock screens because they're bad. So if I'm ever playing from out of vision as Nidalee, I would look at where their champion is, and I think about where their screen is, right? What they're looking at. They could technically be looking at me, right? They could, obviously. But some people are very clearly unaware of that shit. They just have fast reaction times. There's a difference between seeking information versus being able to react to information quickly, right? The best players will always seek information so that they don't have to do that kind of like jerk reaction. They're like, oh shit, she's right there. She might throw a Q at me. And then from there, your reaction time's a lot faster because it's predictive reactions, right? It's not just like, there's a difference between someone standing behind a door and like scaring you. And you had no fucking clue because no one was in the house, right? Or you thought no one's in the house, versus you know someone's in the house, you know it's your brother, you know he's a prankster. So when you go, past the door, you're expecting it, right? So we can clearly demonstrate the difference between someone anticipating something and not. So if someone gets fucked on over and over and over again, and I notice that, I'm like, this guy's a fucking lock screen player, right? He's clearly, he's a noob. I make default judgments about people. Also, just like stupid little metagame things, right? Like, you could obviously hit someone and you could make the assumption that they're lock screen, but I could obviously have just gotten lucky. It's like over time you can weed that out, right? Over time, the likelihood that it was just because of luck, if the same result happens over and over and the same conditions apply, for the most part, maybe you're like going over a wall, but it's a different wall every time. As long as those remain constant, over time you'll be. It's a data point, right? Okay, he got hit here, hit here, hit here. 7 out of 7 times he got hit when a skill shot came from out of vision over a wall from his right side while he's moving to the left. You know what I mean? Like, okay, clearly this guy's got lock screen and it's off. It's not like pure lock screen. It's like slightly off center. That's how they do it in League. You can change the setting, by the way, where it's like maybe aiming to the left, right? Like if you're red side, I believe lock screen aims down a little bit more, and if you're blue side, it aims up. It's like a per side offset, I think, is the setting. There's very small things that you can pay attention to that might not always help you, but the idea is if you're hyper attentive and you don't have to worry about other things, you can use a lot of your brain power to just watch that over and over. A lock screen player is more common than I think. I think so. Even fucking high elo players. Right. Hey man, thank you for the VR headset suggestions last time. I got the Quest now and I'm having so much fun. Also, my body's totally destroyed. Yeah, it's a lot. Any good books you recommend? I don't read books that often. Yeah. So another one would be like, okay, if you show up in front of someone, from your perspective, you saw your character the entire time, right? So you know where you are, you know that, oh, okay, they can see me now. But if you think about it from the other side's perspective, as in when you come out of a bush, you know what it looks like for someone to come out of a bush, right? No one was there, suddenly someone's there. Okay. So when you come out of a bush, you should default assume their eyes immediately went to you. So the way you can use this, right? Like that's most people's reaction. It's like, oh shit, he's there. If my teammate comes out of a bush and surprises someone, and I know that the enemy sees that, I might try to sync up my ability at the exact same time, or I might try to like, even if I'm pathing through vision, I do this all the time with Scuttle Crab. Even if I'm pathing through Scuttle Crab, if people are fighting at the exact moment, I really doubt he's looking at the map checking Scuttle Crab. So even though technically a robot would have seen me, and a robot would look at everything all at once, a human being probably won't, right? So sometimes if there's like a skirmish, a 3v3 skirmish, I think the my support's up there and my mid lane and top lane are fighting their top jungle mid, and I look at their ADC support on the enemy team. I think ADC support enemy team, they're probably looking up there. ADC is probably focused on the wave. Support's probably looking up there, right? Or some shit. I'm gonna just pass through the Skull Crab really quickly. So sometimes you can take advantage of, this is the key word, mental blind spots. Okay, people have mental blind spots. At some point, someone will falter. You just have to read exactly when that happens. You have to do that. Okay, because people, it's not multitasking, but it's swapping really quickly. People swap really quickly between tasks. It's not that they do it at the same time. So hit the wave, look at the map. Hit the wave, look at the map. Right? That's why a lot of high elo players, they're only now getting this, where when someone goes to auto attack a minion, you go to auto attack them because they have no other option. But that's like a functional thing. That's like a game mechanic where like they can't react, not their mind. Sometimes when the stronger thing is to attack when their mind is occupied, right? Not necessarily just the character, because that kind of shit leads to way better results than just like default mechanics that you can work on anytime, right? I guess so many ganks do work by running over vision when the lane is already fighting. Yeah, exactly, right? Like that's like, it should be very intuitive that when people are fighting, they are not paying attention to you, right? So if you apply that in like lesser known or less visible cases, visible not like literally your character's visible meaning like it's harder to identify when someone had a blind spot, you're a better player immediately, right? And this is a good point. It is like it's really good to bring up fighting games because this is the most obvious case. I'm just saying that in any game you play, you can clearly fucking tell when someone has a blind spot if you're paying attention. You must be playing against the best players in the world if they have 0 blind spots. I'm also aware of the fact that I have blind spots. So what do? I make sure to pay attention to as much as possible. And I pay attention to the things that I didn't pay attention to. You hear me talk all the time when I play the game, right? I say, fuck, I didn't think about that. I should think about that. So I iterate all the time because I'm aware of how much I'm lacking. Does that make sense? So it's not that I'm going to be it's not that I am a better player than most people. It's more like if I wanted to, I could be a better player because I'm aware of my faults and I immediately work on them. Okay, I missed this gank because I don't know, I didn't pay attention to the clock or some shit. Next time I'll think about that, right? I'll try to find like anchor points. It's really good to expedite that process. Not expedient is probably the bad word for this because expedient implies that you're going to do it at a less quality, a lower quality, like a job. But honestly, for most things, because of how trivial they are individually, not trivial as like a group of things, as in like you have 7 different parts of a project, you got to do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Number one's not that important by itself, but together it's important. This is what I mean. So like looking at the mini map, maybe individually it's not the most important, but like in together with all the other shit like laning and like CSing and like trading properly, it will matter because it would, you could fuck up your laning, right? Like this is what I'm saying. Like if you see some parts of your shit that you're not good at, you gotta work on them. Thank you, Mikey, for the sub. Okay, I'm kind of hungry here. I'm kind of bored. I'm more interested in the conversation than the actual gameplay, so maybe I'll end with that and just bow out or something. Is fun required for that build? Nah. I was just testing shit. I just got an instant ban in TF Blade stream for asking why he's so negative all the time. First message ever. Well, you should have been banned. I'd ban you for that. Why the fuck would you say that? You go into his chat clearly with a loaded question, right? Even if he was being negative, right? All you're doing there is drawing attention to it, and like, how is he supposed to answer why he's being negative all the time? Did you expect him to sit there and go like, actually, Turbo Dwarf, you're totally right. I'm negative all the time. Maybe I should be nice now. Like, what did you hope to achieve there, dude? What do you mean? I've seen you in my chat before. How do you not know this by now? I call people out for this kind of shit all the time. You clearly had no other intention other than to annoy him. Because I would argue, if you had the intention to try to help him, you could very clearly sit there for 3 seconds and realize that your message, one, is not conducive towards that, and two, why would anyone ever interpret it in any other interpretation, right? Or any other way? Are you able to naturally talk while playing the game, or is that a skill that took time to... obviously, it was a skill that took time to develop. For example, you were talking about Tetris while doing a lot of inputs when you're playing. Yeah. It's very, I mean, it's because Lucian doesn't take any effort for me, right? Like, I've played this champion hundreds and hundreds of times. So I know my timings, right? Like, I might mess up here and there for sure, but like, if I were to like sit there and not talk and focus, I wouldn't fuck up. Are there any other notable high-low GP mains in any other than Solaka? No. Spelled his name wrong. What's the topic? A lot of things. I might just let this go to a VOD and then you can. Or maybe I'll play one more. I'll play a Zyra game. No. I should follow my stomach. I'm hungry. I should fuck off. Hey, Derek Sandy just got here. Why do your rooms and summons look so troll yet actually make a lot of sense? I'm not even gonna answer this. Okay, fascinating conversation. Thank you for answering my questions. Yeah, no problem. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope the tiny amounts of people that come out to my stream, they get a lot more out of this than anyone else's. That's my hope. So spread the word or something. I don't know. Tell your friends. I'll leave this to God. Thank you, MXL Ding. And if I could ask my Twitch viewers, do me a favor. If you could just go to my YouTube streams instead. In the future, I want to just stream on YouTube, focus my attention there. That would be a lot better. So if you don't see me on Twitch, one thing I'd ask is you just check YouTube. It should say that I'm live, right? Pretty easy. Even better, Control D is the hotkey to bookmark. Just bookmark King Nidog or something, or just KIN. It's a quick, easy shortcut. I do it myself. I go Y for YouTube, T for TikTok, R for Reels, Instagram. I go YTR. I do 3 tabs and I upload. Right, I have shortcuts from my own life. If you just do that for me, that'd be awesome. Very nice. Okay, I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming, and I hope you